I mean, let's be real. We've had an amazing year together, and I can't believe that it's almost over.
I know. What is it, like 3 weeks?
Hallelujah.
So we know who didn't have the best year.
No, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't awesome. I think
No, but
last year was better.
there are highlights.
There's always highlights.
Big highlights.
There's always
Yeah,
highlights.
big highlights that are private.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah, my year was interesting. I had a lot of crazy stuff happening during my year. Between
What, girl?
now ride a motorcycle.
Oh my God, that's
Oh my
right.
God, that's right. And I
Welcome
love
to the
it.
club, baby girl.
And I
Hey,
love
but
the
do you
helmet.
I hold on.
No, but she actually drives it, and you have the cutest
She
little
is awesome.
helmet.
My little kitty helmet. So I've been dubbed the Harley Cat, and everybody finds me on the street. They'll send me like a video.
Oh my, you should
When I'm out.
totally hashtag.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I have it. So you can find me on Harley Cat. That's what
Okay,
it
that's
is.
cool.
Yeah.
And you can actually find us on Jen to the Third Power.
That's right.
That's
right.
us.
What do you got on?
You know, so how long have we been doing this?
I would say at least 3 years.
No, I think
4?
it's been longer.
I think it's been longer. Time flies though.
And we've
It's
been having
incredible because definitely having fun. But it's incredible how time just goes by and you think that was yesterday, and yesterday was like 2 years ago, and then 2 years ago was be 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I think
It just
I've
goes
known
by
you
so
for at
fast.
least 5 years.
Pretty much.
I know I met you first,
Yeah.
and then you, even though I thought you guys were the same person for a long time.
My twin.
I literally
I
would say
figured-
hi to one, thinking I was saying hi to the other one, and vice versa. It was crazy. I was like, am I being punked?
Listen, when David and Jen were getting married, I got mistaken as the fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty bad. Okay?
So she was in Douglas Elliman and I was in Douglas Elliman. We were both realtors, so it was very difficult. And I remember people would come up to me and ask me, "Oh, you're Jenny Sells Miami," and I was like, "Yeah,
I still Miami.
sell
I still Miami.
you know." And sure enough, later on, I end up meeting the Jenny
real-
Sells Miami,
the real
you know,
Jenny.
and I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, it's
that's
you.
what it is." You
Oh,
know?
it's you. It's not me. Oh, clap.
No, and it's funny. We look so much alike. At a quick glance, I think that even her family member confuses us. Like I remember going to your birthday party.
That's right.
And somebody came up to me and said,
Happy
"Hey,
birthday."
happy birthday, Jen." I was like, "Thanks, but it's not till a few weeks from now." You know, because our birthdays are very close to each
All
other.
three of us
three of us,
actually.
yeah.
So I'm August 28th.
September 12th.
September 23rd.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like right there.
Libra.
Yeah. All Jens.
All Jen's.
Too bad you guys aren't Libra.
No.
Okay, you missed the boat.
No, but you're not Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell?
And you're a Virgo.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm the first year Virgo, so I kind of have a little bit of Virgo, so I'm kind of in the Virgo club too. I think.
Maybe.
Blah, 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 blah.
My biggest highlight was honestly, I think singing. I wasn't intending.
Oh my God, honestly, I never knew you could sing.
Not
not for real, for
not like
real.
that. Like I sang in the shower and I was like, okay, I feel confident. You know, like I can sing in the shower. I can probably, hum some tunes in front of people. But other than that, I had never done karaoke. I've never done anything. And then, one day I figured, my husband's having his conferences every single year. So I said, babe, one day at one of your conferences, I want to be able to sing the national anthem.
And
for you
then
because
there
you're
goes
already-
David to push you on the same
push
year
me,
that
yeah.
you're doing it. Consider staying.
Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. He goes,
I
okay,
know.
great, you're doing it this year.
Great.
So I was like, but I'm not ready. So 2 months prior to the conference, I was like, shoot, he's not looking for a plan B. I have to
No,
hire
and he
somebody.
literally put it out there all
Yes,
over social media.
yes, and
he
he
was
did it
literally
on
shoving
purpose.
you
Yeah.
into singing.
Yeah, well, that's welcome to my life. I tend to do things that are pressured. But anyway, I ended up taking lessons, and I did a Disney song prior
Let
to
it go.
2 weeks before. No, I wanted to.
Let it go.
No,
Let
I
it
did
go.
Beauty and the Beast, and I did some other song from like Hercules that I didn't even know. But anyway, I did those 2 songs, and then after that, it was the conference, and I did it. I did the
Oh, you
national
did great.
anthem at the conference. Thank you.
I was actually
I was
impressed.
so freaking nervous.
No, I
so.
can imagine.
I was so nervous. it's ridiculous. And then I continue to take lessons, and I'm still singing, and I actually have a performance coming up on Friday.
Oh, and you haven't invited us? Hello, wait a minute.
Well, no, you know, I'm still like trying to figure out how comfortable I am to let
bullshit.
to
I call bullshit because when I had to do comedy,
Oh,
there was no practice.
Yeah.
You guys decided to bring like 200 people.
wait.
While I get there and try to be funny.
No, the first year. So
No, the first year doesn't count because the first year too.
Yeah.
the first year, yes, the first
Second year was
year
even better.
we told you, and you kind of planned a little skit, and you did amazing. I thought it was amazing. I don't know if you weren't there the first year, were you?
Did I go to the first year? I did go to the first
I
year
think
and
you
the
did.
second
And
year.
the second year, yeah.
I was her cheerleader, you know, team cheerleader over here.
Well,
Everybody's friend.
I thought she was pretty impressive. The
What
first
the
year.
hell? I'm super hilarious.
And that
You were good
are
the first year.
You are.
But
Second
stand-up
year,
comedy is different
harder.
than being hilarious. You know what I mean? Like,
It is. You have to like prepare for it, you know. And then
which
the
obviously we all
second
know
year-
I don't really prepare for much.
No, we didn't notice that today.
Especially today.
And then the second year, you freaking blew it out of the water. Like you kind of, you know, you brought
It
a
was
skit,
nerve-wracking.
but you didn't even do your entire thing, which
Because
for
I
that
forgot.
reason, I'm
But-
bringing you back
Yes.
another year.
But you know,
Next
I
year
was trying to
we're gonna
retire
do
when I was on top, you know? Since it was so good last year, I thought I'd retire and, you know,
No,
I'm
don't
on
retire.
top.
No.
I could be maybe
You
the
have a
MC
huge-
this time.
You have a huge following.
Well,
no,
No,
you
I don't
have
have
a
a
huge
huge
following.
following. Go, you're trying.
Yes, you had a whole crowd of
this is
people
what the
looking for
this
just
is what the Kurds do. They trick you into stuff and they're like, oh, by the way, you're doing it. You're like, oh, wait a minute, but I didn't sign up for this. Oh, but you're doing it anyway. I kind of know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
David
feel
did,
it, right?
yeah.
Talking about signing up and doing things, didn't David get you to do something too?
The mortgage.
Oh, the mortgage.
Ah.
The switcheroo.
I was like, which one did he?
Yeah,
What
which
is she
one was
talking
that?
about?
Was it the motorcycle? Because that was another one. Yeah, no. With mortgages, I will be very honest and transparent. I like cried the first month.
Yeah.
I know.
Cried, sobbing, crying. 'cause I
Well, we
was
had
like,
a conversation
holy
about it,
smokes.
and you were like, oh my god.
Yeah, because I couldn't believe that I did. Because I just dive into stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm like faced with it, you know. And then now I have to be like tough about it. Like I got this, you know. And
And you got this.
I know, and I do, you know. But I think it was more the transition of having to start all over again. That was kind of.
It's change is hard.
Yeah.
For
For
everybody.
some, yeah, and for most people it is, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going into something. But I think change is good because it helps you grow.
Yeah. Well, I went from single mom starting my first thing to take care of my girls as just a realtor. So 100% commission. I did that first, you know, and then of course I met David and everything, but I was doing real estate for 7 years. So I had, you know, and I've gone through my ups and downs with my teams. I mean, I'm sure you've been through it before, you know, where you know your team is there, but then they go, and then all of a sudden, you know, you have to get new people, and now you're training and you're stopping your production. It's like a whole thing, and then finally you get it together, and then all of a sudden you decide to make other decisions, you know, for the sake of you and your family. You know,
Curveball.
but yeah, curveball,
I'm
exactly.
getting teary-eyed over here.
Yeah, no, and it was a scary thing for me when I finally chose, because I don't do anything half-ass either, you know. So I said, well, I'm getting my mortgage license, you know, the real estate can be covered because David's got it, you know, so I'm gonna go in 100%, and now I am here trying to figure out everything from scratch, you know, fortunately with support, but
I
it's
like
still
mortgages.
scary
I think
feeling.
mortgages are fun. I prefer mortgages than realtor.
Yeah.
Because I did all three. Real estate, realtor, I did not like
You're
it.
like a jack of all trades. You do
Yes,
everything.
Well, I didn't do realtor that well because I don't think I liked it. Mortgage, not for nothing, I was a badass in mortgage. And title, of course, everybody knows I'm a badass.
You're a badass in title. It's Jen A.
Jen A.
Jenny.
Yeah, and I mean, and
You had a lot of changes in
Yeah.
2019.
Oh my god. 2019 has been crazy. I mean, it's been one of those things where I was not expecting this change. You know, David spoke to David one day and was like, hey, you know, I would love to just be able to create something that's just more than just a paycheck, you know.
And I think it's something that you needed because I feel like it revamped you. Like
Yeah.
you got that little
literally
glitter.
disappeared at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you got this little glitter in your eye again. Like you were just like
2 years.
you know?
I've been in hiatus. I've
Yeah.
been, you
It's
know.
like, where's Jen? I mean, Gomez. Where's Gomez? You know, so it's like you were gone. You were on vacation. I mean,
Yes.
not for anything. You were having a great time. I was like, look at this person. Like, I'm gonna have vacations too.
Yes.
You went to Hawaii.
We did. We went to Hawaii. We stayed 2 months in the Keys. You know, we have been enjoying life because, you know, this time with our kids is so precious. They're only little for such a long time or such a short period of time, and then that's it, you know. And it's like, I felt like my business, you know, after so many years, 16 years in this industry, you know, since I was 19 years old, has just been kind of on autopilot. You know, I get to take care of my clients, you know, the service is there, but it doesn't need to necessarily be something that is going to be holding me back from having fun either, you know. And so I've been able to find a great balance between being a wife, a realtor, a mother, and being, you know, the best that I can be.
That's
at
awesome,
everything.
because that's like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, I think especially, nobody takes this offensively, but for women, because
Yeah.
we do juggle, even though our men have stepped it up within the few years.
Yeah.
Well, not a few years, a lot of years. They've stepped it up. Guys, you've stepped it up. So, yeah, we have good dads now. Before you see your dads, everything was the mom, and the mom stayed at home. But now you do have it from dads. But at the end of the day, let's be serious. It all lands on the mom and on the woman.
Well, I think we take on that responsibility.
Yeah.
You know,
It's our nature.
It's kind of it is. It really is. You know, it's kids. You had the kids. You know, you kind of have to. You're like on top of it. You know, and usually one.
And
of
the husbands, they're kids too.
They are kids
Yeah.
too. I've got a big one.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so do you. Thank God I don't have one.
You have a big one, except he's your son.
Oh yeah, no, but to me, I don't see him as a big one yet. Which I have to change that because I baby him too much, and I realized that the other day that I baby him too much, and he just turned 18, and I can't be babying him that much anymore. And I kind of have to like let it go.
So
let it go.
here's how.
So it's
she
on
does it.
camera. I said it on camera.
Let's
do it.
I'm not
Let it
gonna
go.
baby him. I'm gonna try to let it go.
2020
Well,
is
the
a great
first
year.
thing she did was take him to a New World party.
I know. Oh, best.
Yes, I
This
know.
was I just let him go.
Yeah, I took him to the New World Title Halloween party, but then I was chasing him. I'm like, where is he?
Yeah.
Like a mom. But then my cousin was also there. He's like, I got this. I'm
Yeah, like,
gonna
back
take care
off.
of him.
Yeah, that's hysterical.
So just a little bit of what we have encountered in the last year for us has been a big transition of companies, personal identities.
Dude, I swear, I think I've gone through so many. I mean, not for anything. You changed companies. That was a big change
Yes,
for you.
yes.
And you shot a deer this year. Like, who does that?
Oh wait, on your first job, no?
First
Yeah,
shot.
I just, it just happened. Like,
I think that's it. She retired after that.
Listen, girls, I don't know about you, but I gotta get going. This has been fun, but I gotta pick up some kids.
Yeah, I have to go to a closing real quick.
I have to make calls.
Okay, well let's wrap it up. Okay, we'll see you guys next month. And who knows what we'll be talking about.
There you go.
Stay tuned. Bye. Gotta go.
Bye.
Bye, Jen.